At the crossroads, the choice before you. Go your own way or hear my voice. Though I made you, I won't force you. You are free to make your choice. On the left hand, the way is broader, and on the left hand, all seems well. On the left hand, the way is smoother, but on the left hand, the way is to hell. But on the right hand, the way is narrow, and on the right hand, the way is straight, and on the right hand, the way's not easy, but on the right hand, life awaits.
There are two trees in Scripture that people tend to talk about the most. One is the tree of life, and the other is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. A lot of people don't understand that these trees are connected, because both of these trees are inside of you. They're concepts. One is a real concept, one is a fabricated concept. One is true, one is a lie. One is of spirit, one is of the carnal mind. One leads to everlasting life, the other one leads to death, just like Christ said. I'm sure you can tell which one's which. The coiled serpent represents many things. In this case, it represents time. The coils represent past, present, and the future. The snake coming out of the half coil represents eternity. That's the allotted time the enemy has had to distort the truth through the carnal minds of man. See, mankind fell from a higher consciousness to a lower consciousness when we decided to start eating from the tree. And so we fell into the carnal mind where this tree exists. So the fruit of this tree is the teachings of the world. When you're eating from this tree, you're allowing yourself to be taught by the ways of the world and the teachings of this world that have been created through the carnal minds of man. And most people stay in that carnal mind. They're comfortable there. They're comfortable with this world. They love it. They love the partying, they love the drinking, they love the social. And they'll sit here and just dwell away, wasting their life away in the carnal mind, never wanting to seek truth. And so they'll remain there, they'll remain in judgment, and they'll remain in death. Some people do start looking for truth, and they'll start finding religion. Religion was established strictly for control. It's designed to use fear and guilt to control and manipulate man into believing that their truth is the only truth and everybody else is wrong. They teach you to look outside of yourself for salvation. They teach you to look outside of yourself for God and for Christ. And by doing that, they're leading you away from Christ. Because Christ told you that everything is within. He is within, the Father is within, the kingdom is within. Well, religion manipulates you by taking little pieces of truth and creating a religion out of that truth, wrapping it up in pretty little lies. And these pretty little lies keep you trapped because they keep you looking outside of yourself instead of within yourself, like Christ said. And so religion keeps you trapped in death, in the carnal mind. The other tree is the tree of life. This tree is also inside of you, and this tree is of spirit. The fruit from this tree is the teachings of spirit. And the teachings of spirit are from the wisdom of the Creator. Wisdom is a feminine aspect of the Creator. So if the Father is masculine, then the feminine would be the mother. So wisdom is a feminine aspect of our Creator of all. So allowing yourself to be taught by Spirit, you're allowing yourself to be taught by the mother. See, Christ came in the feminine. He was born by immaculate conception, had no father, so therefore he had no male chromosomes. He was feminine, so his teachings are feminine. So his teachings are also an attribute, a feminine attribute of the Mother, Father, Creator. And they're meant to be understood spiritually. All of the teachings of Christ teach you to hand yourself over to Spirit. Not just in Christianity, these teachings can be found throughout all of the religions. And by handing yourself over to Spirit, you allow Spirit to take you through this tree of life, going through all the teachings of the world, picking out the pearls that have been dirtied by the carnal mind inside of all these religions, that they've wrapped up in pretty little lies to keep you stuck. And you'll know Spirit is guiding you, because when you hear these truths, a lot of these truths will be written on your heart. You'll know it's a truth right off the bat because you can feel it. Other times you'll get confirmations, you'll get synchronicities showing that these things are true. And the only way to really understand what I'm saying is to experience it, and you experience it by truly handing yourself over to Spirit. And when you do that, you're being a passerby. Just like Christ said, you're allowing Spirit to guide you through, plucking out those pearls, putting them in your pocket as you go by, as you continue down the middle way. The narrow path. That middle way will take you to the narrow path. And that narrow path takes you to the narrow gate, the promised land, the land of milk and honey, where the true fruit is. And that all depends on you. What tree are you going to eat from? Are you going to stay comfortable down here in the carnal mind with the rest of everybody else, wasting your life away, stuck in death, doomed to repeat this process over and over again? Or are you going to hand yourself over to Spirit and let Spirit guide you to the true truth of the Father? And when you do that, you're going into the Mother. And to go and converse and let Mother lead you, you cast your net on the right hand side.
You cannot stand and halt forever. There is an end that comes to all. Make up your mind, it's now or never. The world is nothing if you lose your soul. For on the left hand the way is broader, and on the left hand all seems well. On the left hand the way is smoother, but on the left hand the way is to hell. But on the right hand the way is narrow, and on the right hand the way is straight, and on the right hand the way's not easy, but on the right hand life awaits. At the crossroads, the choice before you. Go your own way or hear my voice. Though I made you, I won't force you. You are free to make your choice.